Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Psychic TV International. My name is Harry T, and I'll just see if this is loading and working and if everyone is tuning in, which obviously you'll be tuning in shortly, I'm sure. It is in Oz, Saturday the 14th, I believe, of March. Saturday, 14th of March, that's right, at 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. Let me know if you're watching and if you can see this and hear this. Let me just have a look. Doesn't look like we've got that many people on, but that's okay. I'm just going to let it build up a little bit more, and I'll just chat amongst myself until we get some more people on. Now, it's good to see you. Oh, it looks like we've got some YouTubers on. Hey, YouTubers. We've got Belle on Facebook. Hi, Belle. We've got Graceful from YouTube. It's always lovely to see you, Graceful from YouTube. It's very nice to have your company. We have Jocelyn. Hello, darling Jocelyn from Facebook. Good to see you. Just letting it build a little bit more, and we'll let that happen. Hi, Christine Riley. Good to see you. Always a pleasure. Let me know if you can see and hear this. That'll be fabulous. Now, of course, I'm doing not too bad. Thank you, Graceful. Actually, you know what? I woke up a little bit under the weather. I kind of feel like, a lot of people are getting sort of sick or sniffly with seasonal changes. Whenever the season changes, it's always a thing. Because I thought it was allergies the other day. And then I thought, oh, felt a little bit more than allergies. And I'm kind of like, oh, just going to take it easy, try to take it easy. And then I did some laundry, and then I was trying to keep busy. You know how you just sort of try to keep busy? Oh, Cherie. I was just saying that people are getting sick. Cherie said she's here and she's sick, but she's still here. I think it's like that change of weather thing. A lot of people are getting it sort of, it's a thing. But Cherie, of course, you and I, as usual, on the same wavelength, as usual. Hey, Kathy, good to see you. Hi, Beth. Hi, Andrew, good to see you. Now, I hope you're all doing well. Now, remember, everybody who is watching, we do the Saturday night shows at 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Time now. We've had that time change now, where we've moved the Saturday night show to 5 o'clock, which is great. We're just trying to make it more consistent. So it will be 5 o'clock moving forward, which we're already doing. And I know some people are still getting used to that, but it's great because we've decided to continue the show to be 5 o'clock. Hey, Jaden, Jason, always a pleasure to see you. Hi, Chrissy. Graceful from YouTube said, I'm saying that you are looking great. Maybe your time. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you so much. Do you know what? I had so many compliments about my top that I wore yesterday or the day before. I did my laundry and I put the same one back on. I did that. I thought so many people liked it because I think it was sort of making people feel happy. Hey, Jen. Good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Chrissy, it's always wonderful to see you here as well. So please like and share this video. That will be very, very appreciated. And then, of course, once you've liked and shared, if you would like to ask, we've got Ben Graham on tonight, which is very exciting. I haven't seen Ben for months, actually, I think. No, it has been months. It's been forever. So I'm looking forward to having a chat with him. I love him. He's great. So make sure you send in your questions. Make sure you like and share this video, please. That would be very, very appreciated. And then, of course, you know the drill for the regulars. For newbies who are new and still getting used to it, we will always help you along the way. And I know some of our regulars help you as well. And I'll do my best to also let you know if you're doing it incorrectly, because you've just got to make sure you've liked and shared the video. And then, of course, in the comment box, let us know that you've done so with your question. Hey, Jeff. I hope you're well. And that's nice to see. Jocelyn's already here. Let me just save that on the side. Cherie woke up sick. She was fine yesterday and made a homemade lasagna, delicious. But today she feels like she's been hit by a truck. Do you know what? I can relate. I was fine too, and then I woke up kind of similar. I get it. But yeah, so make sure you like and share this video before you do anything else. Before you don't ask a question unless you've liked and shared. And then, of course, once you've done that, in the comment box, write, hi, I've liked and shared, will I sell my house? Or, hi, I've liked and shared, will I buy a new car? So you've got to make sure you like and share the video first and foremost. And then in the comment box, please let us know that you've liked and shared, but include your question along with the fact that you've liked and shared, okay? And I'll do my best to help you guys out with that as well. You know, I always do that. I over care, but that's a good thing because I do care about all of you. Jen is well. She went shopping at Chadstone, spent too much money. Never a bad thing though. I love Chadstone. Christine. Okay, let me just save that because I can see you've done that. Jade and Jason, just finished mowing the lawn. Now, Jade, was that you or is that Jason? Which one of you mowed the lawn? Because whichever one mowed the lawn, I'm impressed. Good job. It's always never an easy job doing that. Oh, I think that's our CEO watching. I think if it is, hello, darling. If it's not, hello, production. Um, and thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay, so now I did just get a little. Hey, Anna, good to see you, darling. I just got a note from production. So please, if you would like to have a reading one-on-one over the phone, make sure you call the phone numbers that are scrolling down on the bottom of your screen. In Australia, the number is 02907 10199, and our international number worldwide is +61 4 888 The psychics that we have logged in right now are Grace on pin 9888, Blessed Beth on pin 9150. We've got Jag from the UK on pin 9160. We have Joyce on pin 9163. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810, and we have Renoretta on pin 9112. They're all available logged in for your calls, so definitely give them a call. And if those psychics are watching, please make sure you are posting on your social media that you are ready for people's calls. Okay. And on that note, let's bring on Ben Graham. Lily mentioned Ben's name in that same sentence. Let me just bring him on. Hold on. Add to the stage. Hey, Ben.
Oh, g'day, Harry. How are you, buddy?
Ben, it has been so long since I've seen you.
It's been a long time. The last time I was trying to get on the show, I had technical issues. So you did the show on your own, and you've
I
done
remember.
amazing.
Thank you so much. I remember. I was thinking because I remember when you were going to come on. I remember thinking at that point, I haven't seen him in ages, looking forward to it. And then you had some tech issues, and then I did it on my own.
Yeah.
And then tonight when I saw you, I thought, Ben, yes.
Thank God.
Good to
That's good to
see
see you, Harry.
you. Good
Good to
to
see you.
see you, mate. You're one of our very popular psychics and mediums
Oh,
for sure. And you have been very, very missed. So for people who may be a little bit new to the group or may not be familiar with you because you haven't been on for a while, can you just tell people a little bit more about you and how you can help them?
Oh, awesome. Thanks, Harry. Well, tonight it's little bit snippet readings it is, and tonight it's a free event, which is amazing. Psychic TV do this every Saturday, so it's really good. So tonight I'm just going to touch on your loved ones and things that like spiritual stuff and things that you want to know, some answers you want to know. I always say if you already know the answer, don't ask those questions. Really ask questions that you're not sure about. That's what I'm here for. We've got people on the phones as well, so if you want an extended reading, you can ring one of those people, one of those mediums, and I'm on the show afterwards as well. So
Great.
do that. So take advantage of this tonight and really and get behind us, and because we really encourage that and we love that. Thanks,
Oh,
Harry.
I love that. No, you're a legend and you're fantastic, Ben. I think where I'm a little bit different. I'm always the one that wants to ask questions that I probably already know the answer of. I already know. I already know. But I just sometimes want that little bit of reassurance because sometimes it's just
Yeah.
nice hearing it from someone else, isn't it? Sometimes it's nice. Yeah. And by the way, Ben, I'm loving the background. I love that
Oh,
artwork that's behind you. Very nice.
absolutely beautiful. Yeah, it's an
Isn't it?
Aboriginal artist, so
Yes.
from North Queensland, so it's beautiful.
I could tell. Yeah, no, beautiful,
Yeah.
beautiful, beautiful. Okay, let's see. And I'm just going to make sure that everyone is liking
Yep.
and sharing. I'll just cross check that. Okay, let's actually start off with Belle, who is actually one of our psychics, who actually was on with me a couple of weeks ago or last week,
Oh,
one of them. And she's new to the show, but she's been on twice now. We really enjoy having her on. And she's actually liked and shared, which of course that's why she's got chosen. And her question is, liked and shared, Ben, do you see more grandkids next year? I love that question.
oh, it's awesome. Like don't put too much pressure obviously on the kids and to have other kids and stuff like that. I always say take advantage of what you've got now, and like, is it going to happen? It really will. Is there a time limit? In my mind, I don't really see a time limit. I just see that that when financially, and there's a lot of pressure on the young ones these days, with houses, mortgages, and work and stuff like
Oh,
that. So I know that they're not in a hurry at all, if that makes sense. Even though they might be saying we're going to have another grandchild, we're going to do this. I think in the back of their mind, they're going to take it easy. So they want to just relax and they want to enjoy what they've got so far. So I really can see it. I can see it happen. I haven't got a really of a time frame. I just think that the universe is just sort of listening, because one minute they say yes, we want to have grandkids, and next minute they're all these other things are in front of us, sort of thing. So just enjoy the grandkids that you have already, and it will happen. And as a medium and as a psychic yourself, you sort of know those answers as well. So it's
true.
nice to meet you. Thanks,
Love
Harry.
it. Love it. Awesome work, Ben, as always. Now let's go to lovely Jocelyn. Hey, Jocelyn, how have you been? Let me just double check that all went through. Jocelyn, let me just double check. Yeah, no, I think you have liked it correctly. Just double check on your end, Jocelyn, just to make sure you've done that liking and sharing correctly. Because it did say you did, but now it's showing that you're not. So just double check that on your end, Jocelyn, for me, please. And we will go to. Actually, what I might do is I might take Jocelyn off and go back to Jocelyn. I'll just let her just double check that from her
Yeah.
end, just for out of fairness, just to make sure everyone's doing it the right way. So we've got to
Yeah.
make sure we've liked and shared it. And Jocelyn, just do me a favor, just double check you've done it the right way, darling. You normally do, but just have a quick check at that. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull up Lee Thornton and Lee Thornton's question. Now, I'm not going to bring her question on
Okay.
onto the screen because they haven't written it correctly, but they've done the right process of liking and sharing. But that's what I kind of do. I try to help people here and there. So I'll still choose you. I'll still choose you, Lee. So Lee Thornton, who has liked and shared because it's telling me so, and wrote liked and shared, but in a separate comment wrote the question. We really do need your liked and shared in one comment with your question. And the question Lee Thornton wants to ask is, I'm just wondering what might be next for me. I need a change.
Oh, you
I
know,
kind of like that.
I like that too. I really do. And like Lee, that the opportunities for you are endless for everyone. Actually, this is like a group reading. Really, it's endless, and it's what you put your mind to. Sometimes believe it or not, we sort of get in our own way. We say, oh, there's opportunities here, there's that, and then we talk ourselves out of it. And I think that's what you're going through right now. That's what I feel. I feel that you're just sort of there's opportunities for you to be happy and to do this and to do that. And I think it's just about your mindset. And I feel like that you're slowly getting your mindset in the right way. I feel like that you've had it pretty tough, and we all have, but I feel like that maybe behind closed doors when you're quite younger, you've had it tough. So you feel like that you don't deserve things. And it's a really funny thing to say, but I feel that's what you feel. But I want you to push yourself out there. And I feel like that if you feel a little bit uncomfortable by doing new things, it's a bonus because you're trying something new. So there's opportunities for you with work, friends, everything for you. There really is if you just allow yourself to do that. The first thing is take that first step. Write down some of the achievements that you would like to do and write down some of the things that you're frightened about as well. And then just address those in your own way. And that'll help you to push yourself forward for these new opportunities that are there for you, if that makes sense. Oh, thanks,
Oh,
Harry.
I love that. Awesome. Very good. Thank you, Lee. Now, I just want to say to someone called Leanne Hamilton, looks like you've written your question correctly, but it's not showing on my end that you've done the liking and sharing thing. So make sure you have liked and shared, and just double check it on your end that you've liked and shared it. And hopefully that pops up, and then maybe I'll be able to choose you. Otherwise, just in the event of fairness, just because not everyone gets chosen. So I really do my best. One, picking randomly, but also making sure that everyone that is selected has done it correctly. And I can see Jocelyn, darling, you have definitely done it right now. So I can go back to you. Jocelyn liked and shared. Hi, Harry, and hi, Ben. What major turning point or opportunity might be coming next in my life? Thank you kindly. What a great question.
That's a
Ooh, that's
really
a good one.
An awesome question,
Great.
Jocelyn. I don't know. I don't know if you need glasses. I can't even see your photo to be honest with you. But my eyes went really really blurry when Harry was reading that question out. Opportunities and stuff like that, and turning points for you is just about you being happy in yourself. And that sounds. You don't need money to do that. You don't need sort of things. I know it sort of sounds like a very very general reading, but it's about being happy in ourselves. I think that you've achieved things. I think you've traveled. I think you've done a lot in your life. You really have. I feel like that you've loved, you've been out of love. I feel like all these things have come to a point where it's a new beginning for you. And I feel like that it's funny, just let us know in the comments though, but I see numbers around you as well. So I feel like that financially you're doing okay. So it's just about new turning points, what you would like to do. I can put things in front of you and say things, but it's what you're after. And I feel like that if you go back to some of the hobbies you had and things like that, and say, let us know in the comments though, but maybe there's a little bit of charity work coming up for you as well, because I've sort of seen those sort of openings for you. And it's really about your turning point is about allowing yourself to make some changes for yourself, if that makes sense.
Oh, I
Forget
love
everyone else,
that.
but do it for yourself. I wish I could say more about that because
That's great.
it's such a big umbrella for you.
Yes, yes,
And
yes.
it really is. And so it's only you can make good decisions for yourself.
Oh,
Thanks,
I think
Harry.
that's terrific, Ben. I think she's going to love hearing that. And Chrissy, who we love having on, what was you were laughing about something. I just got a reaction from Chrissy with the ha. It told me Chrissy reacted with ha ha. Normally you like it or love harder. What's the ha ha? What happened, Chrissy? Tell me what happened. What was funny? Share, share, share. Okay, now someone called. See, this is why I do my best to help out because it works. Leanne Hamilton, it worked. And we now can pick you because I was looking at my little tracker and it was saying she didn't do it right, and then now she's done it right. See, I love helping people get it moving. Leanne said, "Hi Harry, I've liked and shared. Thank you, darling. You did. Can you see me moving house?" Okay, Ben, what do you think? Can you see Leanne moving house?
I can, Leanne, only because you've actually put it out there, and I really feel like that at the moment that there's a choice that you really have to move, and you've thought about it for quite a long time. What the move is about where you're going to go, how far away are you going to be from everyone else. That's the move. I don't know why, but I just think that they always say change is good, and I feel like that you're one of the
Mm,
people that don't like change, and that's why you've asked the question. It's
yeah.
the move will happen, and it's going to happen when you're ready to. And I feel like that will happen probably this year, to be honest with you. And I think that you're setting yourself up for the move as well. So you're sort of getting rid of stuff, you're packing little bits and pieces. Let us know in a comment. But even
Mm,
though I'm talking about all that sort of stuff, I really felt I heard a lady. Even though you didn't ask this, I really felt I heard a lady in the back of my mind, and I really feel like that maybe that's mum in the spirit world as well. I don't know why, but I felt I seen a shade of blue eyes. So let us know in the comments. But I know that you have spirit people watching over you, and probably you're probably one of those people that probably read cards, or you're a bit very spooky yourself, so to speak. So maybe that you've got that ability too. So that's what I heard for you, if that makes sense.
I
Thanks,
love
Harry.
that. Good on you, Ben. And thank you so much for tuning in, um, Leanne, and watching and for doing it right. See, that's why I like helping it. Oh, Chrissy, you didn't accidental press of that when you tried to press a care hub. Do you know what? I thought that because I thought normally you let us know something's happening. I thought, oh, I wonder what are you laughing about something we don't know about? Okay, you'll have to somehow fix it and make it a care hub because I thought there was something going on there. Okay, let me see. Now we're just going to randomly pick. We've got lots of people on, which is fantastic. Hey, everyone. Good to have you all on. Lots and lots of people. Okay, let me see. Because it's a busy night, we're not going to get through everyone,
Yeah.
obviously, but we'll see who's I'm going to randomly select. I don't know who it landed on. It is Peter. Hey, Peter. Um, Peter has said, "Hi guys, I've liked and shared. Are there any messages from my husband? Thanks in
Oh,
advance." Oh, God bless you, Peter. Lovely.
God
Okay,
bless you.
lovely. You're lovely.
Yeah, thank you for tuning in, and
Mm,
thank you for asking about your husband as well. And it's funny because as I say that, I see tears, but I see happy tears around you as well. So let us know in the comments. But I feel like that maybe he's been there for a little while too, if that makes sense, in the spirit world or in heaven. You've got an understanding of that. I don't know, but it's like you've read about that, and you believe in angels and things like that, if that makes sense. I always sort of try to get the validation of like how they pass and stuff like that. But tonight it's not about that. It really isn't. It's about letting you know that he sends you signs and things like that. I'm going to ask you if you can, because I know that your husband would be just around you and very close to you, if that makes sense. It's funny because let us know in the comments. But as I tune in, I don't know why, but I seen quite hairy arms. I know men have hairy arms, but I don't. But I just seen quite hairy arms, and it sounds so random, but maybe that like I don't know why, but like trucks or tires and things like that were important for him as well. I don't want to say a mechanic, because just in case it's not, but it just felt like that. And most men like that sort of stuff, but I feel like that he liked that, if I could say it that way as well. But if
mm,
if you can ask your husband for a sign, not just because of me, but ask your husband a sign, and ask him for something so random, and I
mm,
know that he will give you that sign, if that makes sense. So it's like just asking for a pink flamingo. Next minute you won't see that. Next minute you see that on a truck or on TV, and that'll be his
mm,
sign for you. I don't know why, but I just feel like I'm healthy and everything else, and just all of a sudden that I just deteriorated. That's how I feel about him. I feel like he's
mm,
quite a bigger man too, because his energy is very, very heavy on me, and I
mm.
know that. And I feel like that you smell him in the house. So I don't know if you still have some of his cologne, but I can smell him in your home, if that makes sense.
Oh.
let us know those little things. But I know that he's watching over you, but not just you. I know that he would like to get a message to other people in the family too. So he's watching over all of you. If I can say
Thank
that.
you. Thank you, Ben.
I'll move on, but if you want to extend the reading, there's definitely other meetings there for you as well, and I'll leave
Yeah.
it there.
And definitely, Peter, if you do want an extended reading, definitely. I mean, Ben is terrific with his mediumship, as you just saw. And he's really good. I mean, he could just go on and on. So definitely give him a call. His PIN number is 9166. And on that note, let me see who is on. In Australia, the number is 02907 10199. Our international number worldwide is +61 4888 25177. We have Amazing Grace on pin 9888. We have Blessed Beth on pin 9150. We have got Jag from the UK on pin 9960. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. And we have Renoretta on pin 9112. So they're all available for you. Remember to read their bios and all of that at psychictvinternational.com. But Ben will be on the phone lines after the show. So his pin is 9166. So write that down because I know Ben is very popular whenever he's around. Now, there's a lot of similar questions I'm seeing. So I'm going to just, again, randomly pick someone that I'm drawn to. And the person is going to be, who is it? Oh, Irene, do you not even see this in there? It's Irene. Irene Norris has said, I've liked and shared. Do you see a home move? Hey, there's a lot of a theme going on with this home move. Do you see a home move for me soon to Celtic lands? Ooh.
Oh, wonderful! I'm not even sure where that is, but
Well, it's the UK area, like
oh,
Celtic. It's like Ireland and like it's
oh,
like if you think of the Irish and British area, like the
yeah.
UK vibe, the Celts are from that sort of
Oh,
region.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, you know what, Irene, like I said before,
Scotland. Yeah.
oh, okay, awesome. What like I said before, with those sort of things, it's not just putting it out there to the universe, it's actually making things happen. They
Mm.
always say that the squeakiest wheel gets the most oil. So it's like
Yeah.
making it happen for yourself, so to speak. And I feel like that when the timing's right and you push for it, we can achieve whatever we want to, and we can achieve a lot of things. Something's holding you back. And it could be family, it could be close to your kids, it could be close to other people. Something's holding you back. So you're
Mm.
frightened to take that leap. And you know what? Sometimes it's like that band-aid. Just rip the band-aid off and go for it because it's other opportunities for you. So can I see you
Mm.
moving? I really can. But and have I got a date for you? I really don't because I feel like that it's the decision that you'll make on your own. But I
Wow.
feel like if you're worried about will it be good and everything else, that's what I can see. And I really feel like that it's going to be an amazing for you. It's going to be happy for you. It's going to be a new start. You're going to meet new people, so to speak, and you'll be closer to people that you know from before. So that's why I
Love
think
it.
that the decision would be the right one for you. I
I
like that.
love it. I love it. I can't believe the theme that's going on. It's all about moving in houses.
All about
Look,
moving. Yeah,
mate, look at
absolutely.
this. Look at the next one.
No
Dina has
way.
said, liked and shared. When do you see my house? I'm not even joking. They're all wanting to move. Everybody. Unbelievable. Because I started to notice the theme, Ben,
Yeah, you're right.
and I'm like, okay. And then
There's
they're
always in
more.
there.
They're all coming in. So Dina has said, liked and shared. When do you see my house getting sold? If you've got a time frame or an idea of maybe season or something like
Yeah,
that.
Dean. Yeah, Dean. Look,
How come?
at the moment, and I'm not telling you anything you don't know. I'm not telling you anything that you don't know. At the moment, like with interest rates and things like that,
Mm.
and the way the world economy is, people are very frightened. They really are. So people are holding back. People are just taking their time. I feel like that. That I'd love to give you a time frame, but I feel like it will sell, and it will sell in the next 2 months, maybe in that period. I don't want to be wrong either, but that's what I can see. And I just feel like that. In the meantime, I just want you to just sort of settle down and relax in yourself. So I feel like that you're quite anxious and everything else, and you're putting stress on the family and on yourself, if that makes sense. I want you to let the people do their job, and I feel like
Mhm.
that you've got with the right real estate. I think that they're going to do a good job for you. But just
Great.
remember that a lot of people, and I think you're one of those people too, want it done now, and sometimes we have to wait a little bit longer, but it will
Yeah.
sell. And I think that it's going to be the close of new door and opening of new doors and close of old doors.
Oh,
If
I
that's
love that. I love that, mate. You said that wonderfully, and I just can't believe everyone is moving. It's
yeah,
unbelievable. I'm going to just read you some feedback that I've gotten because we've had some feedback flying in. Irene has said, "Thank you, Ben. Much appreciated for the clarity and spiritual guidance. Blessed be. Very nice." Peter came back saying he was a Holden man. I will definitely ask him for a sign. I lost
beautiful.
him suddenly. Thank you so much. So
Yeah.
that really resonated with her. Looks like it really moved her. Jocelyn said, "Thank you so much, Ben. I really enjoyed that. You are so spot on. I've done a lot in my life and I keep wanting to do more." I love that, Jocelyn, about you. It
Yep.
resonates 100%. Thank you so much. I love you. Harry T, you are the best. Jocelyn,
Oh,
I love you. And thank you so much for that. It's so sweet. I love these people. They're really just
they're
terrific.
lovely, aren't they? Yeah,
Oh,
thank
there's
you.
just I mean, I honestly love hosting this show every Saturday. And it's gotten better. I've
Oh,
noticed it's gotten better. Oh yeah, it's just I love it. And I don't know if it's maybe because we've changed the time to a little bit earlier, but there's the vibe. There's something
I
about the
like the
vibe,
time too. I think it's really good.
isn't it? It's so
Yeah,
much better,
so
right?
good. Yeah.
Heaps better. Yeah, I agree. And our CEO Jane actually said the other day, let's keep it at 5, and we
Okay.
agreed because it seems
Well,
to be a better time slot. So I'm liking that. Yeah. Lee Thornton also said, "Thank you so much. Great advice. Awesome." Ben, you're not going to believe this. I can't even make it up. Dana has said, "Hi, I've liked and shared. Have I got the unit I applied for today?" Unbelievable.
Dana. Yeah, it's funny because I don't want to get your hopes up or anything else, but as soon as you Harry read that question out, I just seen you with bags in your hands. I really did. I seen you with bags in your hands, and it weren't just bags of clothes and that, it was bags of groceries. So
Oh,
I really feel that you have got this place, this unit. I really do, and that's what I'm feeling. And it's funny. Just let us know in the comments because I feel like that you applied for two. I don't know why, but I just feel like there's something like that. I think that you have because you've got very good references, and I really feel like that this is you really need this, and that's why I think it is. And I don't need to get too personal, but there's been big
mm,
changes in your life, and this is something that you really need. And I think that you've
mm.
asked your family and friends and the universe in some sort of way that you've asked for this. So I'm confident that you've had it as well, and I'll leave
Oh,
it there.
nice, amazing, and that's great to hear for you, darling. And just a reminder, make sure you like and share. And of course, once you've liked and shared, so for example, and I'm going to call you out because it always helps you. Summer Dawson, good to see you. You have to like and share before anything else, darling. You know the process. And once you've liked and shared, you can write a comment letting us know you have liked and shared, and include your question with that comment that you've liked and shared. Every time I notice they're not doing it right, I call them out and they do it right, and we're able
Yeah,
to select them. And because it's such a busy night, which is terrific, many people miss out. So, in the event of fairness, the only ones that can get selected are obviously the ones that do it correctly.
yeah,
Um, I mean, I still definitely try and help people that don't do it correctly by shoving it to, like, please do it correctly, please do it correctly. And I try sneak it in. But there are a lot of people that don't do it correctly. And unfortunately,
yeah,
I can't even put it in the side, to try and go there because it's just not fair.
yeah.
So let me have a look at someone called, I think I want to go to Richard Bell. Do I want to go to Richard Bell? Let me find Richard Bell. I can. I found you. Hey, Richard, good to see you. Richard Bell has liked and shared. Thank you so much. Can I ask, will I find love, like romance or relationships? A good question, too. I wanted to break it up, so I'm happy with that question.
Richard, it's funny, and I really feel like you've been on your own for quite a while, and you've they say that the time heart heals and things like that, and I don't want to. It's funny because you're probably yelling at the screen. I don't want to say you have to be patient, but I want you to be patient with yourself. I don't want you to put any pressure on yourself. And it's funny because I always say that we need to go out and we need to do things to meet people. We really do. No one's going to be knocking on your door, so we need to go out. We need to be in that environment, so to speak. I feel like that you've got a lot to offer. You really do, but I want you to go to places where it feels uncomfortable for you and places that you don't normally go to. And I feel that opens up a lot more for you, if that makes sense. Can I see you meeting someone? I can in the next couple of weeks. No, I don't. But I feel like that if you just do a few little changes and be happy who you are. And I feel like that you've been on your own for a while, but be happy who you are and get yourself out there and start going to the club and start doing new things. And you meet new people, and all of a
Mm,
sudden, and pretend that you're not even looking for someone, and all of a sudden, your energy changes
mm.
and your mannerism changes, and straight away, then you stop looking for someone, and then someone comes into your life,
True,
and that person you want the right person to come in your life as well. So when you're happy and when your energy changes in yourself, that's when the door opens, and I'll
true.
leave it.
I love that. I think that's awesome. Now, there is someone called Vanessa Redgan who has liked and shared and done all that correctly, but hasn't written the comment correctly. But what I'm going to do, because I'm such a nice person,
Oh,
I'm going
no.
to read. I know, because I'm going to pick her, but I'm not going to, I can't show the comment because I
Yeah.
can't showcase it incorrectly done because then it just starts a whole, people just assume that you can write it wrong and you'll get chosen. No, it doesn't work like that. But you have liked and shared and you've done halfway correctly because there are some people who don't like and share, but they write they have. It just doesn't work with me because I've got a tracker. But with the ones that do it correctly and they just haven't got the comment written out correctly, I'll still pick them if I'm drawn to them. And Vanessa seems like a lovely person. So I'm going to pick you, Vanessa Redgan. And her question is, because she's done it all correctly, she's liked and shared, so I'm going to add that part to her question. So, hey, Harry and Ben, liked and shared. I would love to know if money is coming my way, and I love that comment because I'm telling you, we need a little bit of a break from all this moving. So that's good.
That's so good. You know, what? It's funny because I put my hand out, and I always say that that your left hand, and as Harry was reading that question out, I put my hand out and I thought, is that arthritis in my hand? But my left hand went out, and I always say to people that when I put my left hand out, it's like receiving money. My
Yes.
right hand is like giving money.
Yep.
So I put my hand out, and when I was stretching my fingers, you couldn't see on the table here, but I was stretching my fingers, and I thought, is that arthritis? Why am I putting my hand out? So obviously you're waiting for some money to come through, or something on those lines. Let us know in the comments. But would money come through for you? Of course it is. And are you going to win the lotto and things like that? No, I don't see that sort of stuff. But I see that money must be coming towards you. And
Yeah.
I feel like that you're quite good with money, but never used to be. But now you are because you've had to. So I feel like that you've changed things in your life. So money would be so money's scarce, and but you handle your money very well. But as Harry was reading, I put my hand out, so that's like receiving money, and I
Mm.
feel like that this is money coming to you. So is there a time frame? No, there isn't. But I feel like that there is some money coming to you for some sort of reason, and it's funny. I just feel like that. I look into your bank account. I feel like that you haven't got a lot of money, but you manage your money really well now,
Good.
and I feel like that you can do things in your life to earn a little bit more money too, and I don't want to talk about spending money, but I think that you've changed your the way you do things, and that's why money will come to you. And I'll leave it there, but I just
Yeah.
feel like it's positive for you, if that makes sense.
Good.
Thank
Good. That's awesome. I love hearing that. That's fantastic. Okay. Now remember, people, you've got to like and share, of course. Now, I found a couple of people I'm drawn to pick, but before I do that, I'm going to say thank you so much from Dina,
you. Oh, thanks,
Deena.
man.
And there was another one that said, Richard, here you are. Richard said, validation for you, Ben. Yes, thank you for that. A psychic gave me that same advice during a reading a couple of months ago. Very good to know. Hey, Demira, good to see you. Just make sure you are liking and sharing, people. Okay, now we're a little bit over halfway the show. Can you believe it already? Oh my gosh. Let me see who I'm drawn to. Okay, now Eva from the US, I'm going to pick, hasn't written the question correctly. So again, I'm going to do my little nice favor here, because I can see that she has liked and shared from her end, which is fabulous. And that's the most important step, of course. And then the comment is really important to let us know that you've liked and shared with your question in one comment. But if you get that part wrong, I, I kind of help you out as much as I can. And Eva has said, a good morning from the US. It is 2:39 a.m. here. Well, it's nearly midnight where I am. So you must be on East Coast because I'm West Coast, Eva. And Eva has said, hello, Ben and Harry. Liked and shared. I'm going to throw that in. I would love a forecast for the next few months if possible. Thank you. So anything that you think might be coming up for
Yeah.
Eva over the next few months. Yeah.
Yeah, even like it sounds like a very, very general reading, but I just feel like that. I don't know why, but I just feel like that you're at the age where you're sort of semi-retired and you're looking after yourself, and I really feel like that maybe you've got grandkids. Maybe that traveling is something that you have been thinking about, and you've probably done a lot of traveling too. But in the next couple of months, I feel like that you're closing things down and you're relaxing and stuff like that. So let us know in the comments. But maybe you've got a business. Maybe there's little bits and pieces. Maybe it's like a small business, like from home or something on those lines. But I feel like that you're just sort of closing things down as you go. So you're going into the next part of your life, and so taking it easy and doing things that you've put aside, if that makes
Mhm.
sense. That's what you're doing as well. And also maybe there's, I mean, just let us know in the comments. Maybe you're on your own as well. Maybe that you're a single person too, and
Mhm.
maybe that's something like that has happened to you, and it's made you think like that, and it's made you change your thought process.
Mhm.
And I feel like that you've achieved a lot in your life, and now it's time to enjoy what you've done,
Mhm.
and you've got all the rewards behind you, and now let's use them to have things. I think that you put your life on hold for other people too. So
Mm.
now it's time to, and that's why you've asked that question. And that's what I feel for you, if
I
that makes
love
sense.
that. I
Thanks,
love
Harry.
that. Thanks, mate. That's awesome. And thank you, Eva. Good to see you. And I hope you have enjoyed that reading, darling. Now, Vanessa has said thank you so much, which is awesome. She's lovely, really nice person. Okay, now let me just randomly pick because we've got so many people on, which I'm loving. But before we do that, just a reminder in Australia, if you do want a reading one-on-one over the phone, best way to get it with our expert psychics, best of the best. Remember, our website is psychictvinternational.com, and the phone number in Australia is 0290710199. Our international number worldwide is +61 4 888 Logged in right now, and remember, if you are one of those psychics who are logged in, please write on your social media pages that you are logged in so your clients know that you're available for those calls, because whenever our psychics do that, they're always snapped up. We have Grace on pin 9888. We have Blessed Beth on pin 9150. We have Jag from the UK on pin 9160. We have Natalie Norton Baker on pin 9810. And we have Renoretta on pin 9112. Okay, now again, as I said, so many people on. So let me just have a look at where, let me just see. Nope, that person hasn't liked the video, so I'm not going to select you. But this person has liked and shared it now, and I believe has even written the question correctly.
Oh,
So I can show this question too. Hey, Summer, good to see you. Summer said, oh, okay, I've liked and shared, and you have, and I've checked. I'm just going through so much right now. Okay, it seems like, and I would love a little bit of guidance, please. Looks like they're going through
oh,
a little bit of a thing.
yeah. Summer, at the moment, even though there's a lot of weight on you, and it could be anything, it could be relationship, it could be whatever. It doesn't matter. But
Hmm.
the thing is now is that, and I don't want to say you've hit rock bottom or anything like that, but you're at your lowest point, so to speak, and
Right.
there's only one way to go now is forward. It
Mm.
really, I want you to say to yourself, and I want you to talk to yourself in some sort of way that everything's going bad, but look for the good things in that as well. Look for the what is positive in that. And that's what I can see for you. I feel like it's all about the mind tonight. It really is. It's about the mindset. And I really feel like that even though we go
Mm.
through a lot, if we just change our mindset and see the positive things, because guess what? If you stick to that and stay positive in some sort of way every day, to say, okay, this is not great, but I can see the positive in that. And that just catapults you into the new part. And every time you feel that something's negative and you talk negative or you think negative, I want you to say in your mind, I want you to say, okay, I did acknowledge that, and now I'm going to let that go. I acknowledge it's there, but now I'm going to move forward.
Yeah.
It's just taking that one step at a time. And I feel
Amazing.
positive for you what's going to happen for you because you're going to allow that to happen. Thanks, Harry.
Amazing. Thanks, mate. All right, let's move on to, we have so many people and we're not gonna get through a lot of you because we don't have the time. But what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna randomly see who we can go to. Someone called Justine Mihal, I can't even say Long Mihalopoulos. I think she's Greek or has a Greek last name. Um, Justine has liked and shared. The comment has not been written correctly, so I'm not going to showcase the
Yeah.
comment because again it sets the wrong precedent for people to do that wrong way, but I will do you a favor and read it on your behalf. Justine has said, hi, I've liked and shared. I'm throwing that in because she has, but she hadn't write it in the comment. Will her daughter and boyfriend, oh my gosh, there's another house question, buy a house soon? Will her daughter and her boyfriend buy a house soon? Unbelievable. It's another house question.
Yeah, it is a theme tonight. It
It
really is.
is.
And you're answering the question for yourself. Of course, they're going to. And is it going to be next week? No, it's not. But they're doing the right thing. They're looking, and unfortunately, they're looking for stuff that really out of their price range at the moment. So
Right.
I can see them buying a home. I really can because I feel like that they've put in their mindset, they're trying new things. They want the home just as much as you want the home for them to have a home. Um, I can't see it in the next couple of months. I really can't. I just feel like that the time. It's all about timing as well. I feel like that they've got. I feel like that behind closed doors, they're financially doing okay, so to speak. I feel like that they. I don't know why they've got a good flow of money, so to speak. I think it's,
Good.
it's just it's just not the time's not right for them, if that makes sense. Still
Yeah.
keep saving, and that way they can reach out for what they want, if that makes sense. I think that you're helping them a lot. You really are, and I feel
Mm.
like they learned some lessons from you too. Let us know in the
Mm.
comments, but I think that everyone's helping them in their own way. But I can't see
Nice.
that. I just can't see that in the next couple of months for some reason.
Yep.
But I'm not saying it's not going to happen, but I think.
Yep.
Okay, thanks, Harry.
Good to know, mate. Good to know. And thank you so much, Justine. Summer came back saying she agrees with you, and thank you so much. And just my little 2 cents. And it's such a busy night. As I said, we're not going to get to everybody. But I do want to just throw in a little bit of my words of wisdom with
Yeah,
something just for everyone who's listening. Because Summer, for example, was saying she was going through a hard time. It is Mercury retrograde, and that does come to an end in about, I want to say, a little bit 7, 8 days. And a little bit of a shadow period. And it has really been a thing. I've gone to Apple 5 times. I lost all my text messages, all my photos. I lost everything off my phone. It was a nightmare. So, sometimes retrogrades don't affect people. This one, my gosh, did it affect me? I mean, Ben, I lost everything on my phone.
sugar. Yeah,
Everything. I mean, literally. And by the way, when it happened to me, I thought, I wonder if Mercury's in retrograde. It was. I'm like, of course it was. Anyway, this is a Mercury retrograde in Pisces. It's a very heightened emotional time as well. So hang in there. You're not alone. Because just like the moon affects the tides, it literally rules the entire universe. So does our galaxy in many ways. So just hang in there. It won't be forever. Okay. Oh yeah, Jade and Jason, I agree. Can't wait till that ends. Tell me about it. Do you know what's really annoying? I had a really important message that I lost. Oh, and I really needed it the other day. Oh my gosh, it was terrible. And it made me realize how dependent we become on our
oh, yeah,
devices.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Because if you don't write things down on a piece of paper, and if that happens to you, and it's not back to, like, I lost everything, Ben, everything. So yeah, it was tough, and I needed this. I'm like, I had to call a million people to find information. It was so hard, but yeah, so I get it. Alrighty. Yes, it has. Yeah, I knew that would resonate with people. I had to say it. Okay, perfect. All right, let me see. Who we can go to. It's gonna be, hey, Karen. I'm gonna pick Karen. Hey, Karen. And I love that photo. Something really nice energy about that. Karen said, "Can you see me changing gyms? And how long will I be in this house for?" Another house.
Another.
Liked and shared. Another house.
Yeah, you know
Liked
what,
and
Karen?
shared.
When you change homes, maybe you're going to change gyms as well. So maybe
Right?
it's a double whammy. It's an unusual question with about the changing gyms and stuff like that.
Mm,
If I always say if you're not happy doing something, close it and then start something fresh.
mm,
We all, and I think you're like a little bit like me, Karen. You hold on to what you know, and so you just know the people there. You just know that this, and so you're comfortable. Like, I've just changed gyms when you're ready. Just when you're ready, just do it. Just do, and it's going to be positive. It doesn't matter what you do. It's going to be positive at the new gym and stuff like that. I think it's just changes, just changing like bank accounts and all that sort of stuff, and ending in it's the membership. It's all those sort of things that we haven't got time for, and that's why you haven't changed the gyms. Probably
mm.
that's probably what it is. And with the home and same thing again. I sound like a broken record, but we houses and stuff like that. It's just it's what you allow yourself to do. I think that with your home, I feel like that like you own it. You understand your bills, and it's very very hard to lash out and get a new mortgage or get more expensive stuff
Right.
because you handle your money very well, so you know what things cost you, and
Yeah.
it's just that you're set in that way. If
Mm.
you want a positive thing, go for it. Just I think it's going to be positive in whatever you do. I'll
Yeah.
leave it there.
Amazing. Thanks, mate. Thank you, Karen. I just got a really good vibe.
Yes. Hey,
Yeah, really good vibe. Yeah. Chrissy said, "Thank you, Harry, for your wisdom on the Mercury retrograde. It's been crazy. Tell me about it. It has. And it's always my pleasure, Chrissy. It's always a pleasure to have you on this show." Justine said, "Thank you, Harry and Ben." Oh, bless you, Justine. Let me see who. Oh, we have to pick Jade and Jason. We have to, because they're just terrific, a really lovely couple. They went through a
beautiful.
really hard time with the loss of their son. And you're a great medium. So I think this will be really helpful for them. So Jade and Jason, I hope you're still watching. And this is for you. And I think it was Jade actually who mowed the lawns, and I love that about you. Go girl, I love it. Jade and Jason have said, "Hi Harry and Ben, I've loved and shared. Are there any messages from our son Levi that passed
Oh,
away last year in May? Thank you." Yeah, he was young, just beautiful family.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, just it's so emotional, and I
Mm,
feel your emotions, and to be honest with you, I don't know how you feel because I haven't experienced that, but I can
mm,
only just imagine because I've got children of my own. I know that you're holding his hand because I feel that for you, if that makes sense.
mm,
Let us know in the comments, but I feel like that you're sitting on the left hand side of him and just holding his hand. I know from the spirit side of thing or heaven, I know that you must have kissed him on the forehead and stuff like that because I just felt that for you, if that makes sense. And as I say that, it's funny because I don't know why, but I just felt like that he would be a fair hair sort of kid or just fair hair. Even though the black and white photo, I just feel like that he had fair hair. Can you just let me know if he's got your dad's eyes or his dad's eyes? Because I just see that. And
mm,
normally when I show you eyes, maybe that he had pale blue eyes because I'm just sort of seeing that in my mind, if that makes sense.
mm,
Your son will always be around you, and the whole family will be looking after all of you in his own way. He's not on his own in heaven. There's other people that'll be looking after him until it's your time to meet up with him again, if I can say that way as well. He must have been quite young because I just
mm,
felt like the energy is very, very young for me. And even
mm,
though that he's only been there for a while, I just felt like that there's other people looking after him and around him, if that makes sense. And even though we're talking about you and that, I feel like that dad's struggling in his own way, and just be patient with him as well, because I just feel like that he needs time to heal in his own way. And everyone heals in different times, and there's no hurry for that. And I just feel like that as time goes on, he'll open up more, if I can say that way. I'll leave it there.
Wow. Look at this. Jade, that is unbelievable. She said, "I did exactly what you said, like was next to him, kissed him on the forehead, everything. He passed away in the house and he had very blue eyes."
Oh, good, because that's what I've seen. Yeah, good.
Isn't that unbelievable? I just got chills. I got
Yeah,
chills. Do you know what, Jade and Jason? I'm so glad that you are on tonight. I mean, you are, I mean, I think the world of you. I think you guys are great. Whenever they write on my Instagram page, I love
yeah,
seeing her because I just love it. I think she's terrific. And I just saw her comment. I thought, oh, Ben, because you're such a great medium, I knew that'd be so good for them.
wonderful.
And that was amazing. Really good confirmation. Good on you,
Yeah,
mate. I mean,
you're welcome.
I think the world of you, but,
Yeah,
be-
thank.
but because I love them, like they're
Yeah,
such good people, um, I know that would have really meant a lot to them. So thank
yeah.
you so much. Yeah,
You're
amazing.
so.
Amazing. And look, she also wrote, "Thank you so much." He was only 16. He had a rare genetic disease. Jason struggles, so her husband, or her partner. And thank you so much. Wow.
You're so.
Wow, amazing. That was unbelievable. Let me see. Oh, hey, Kiana. Oh, Kiana's got to head off. Kiana, definitely come back on next Saturday. Same time, same place. It is 5 o'clock Australian Eastern Time on Saturdays now. Remember that. 5 o'clock. Okay. Do you know what's so funny? I need to also remember that because I have to work out the time difference. I'm doing it on a Friday, not a Saturday here. I'm doing it
Yeah.
at like nearly midnight. Like it's just so opposite. But so it's so funny because I mean before I thought, oh my gosh, today's Saturday in Australia. Oh, I've got the show in an hour. I'm like, oh.
Harry, how long are you staying over? How long
Do
are
you know
you
what?
staying?
Well, I'm only here for a couple more weeks, I think.
Okay,
What are we now? March. Yeah, I think a couple more weeks. Yeah, a
okay,
couple more
yeah,
weeks. Yeah, so it's been really nice. It's been really nice to get a bit of a break and just have a
good on you.
little bit of sunshine. But then again, Australia was hot anyway. I mean,
Yeah,
it's not like it wasn't. True. Okay, let's have a look. Oh, Holly, you're in Kentucky. I love Kentucky. I've got a friend in Kentucky. I know where that is. Amazing. Okay, Karen came back on saying, "Thank you so much, Ben. I can relate about change. It's something I really struggle with. But
yeah,
this gives me the answers that it's the right thing going forward. I'm very careful with my money as well."
oh,
Amazing. That was great. Good feedback for you, mate. Okay, let me see if I can. Hey Diane, good to see you. No, it's 5 p.m. Saturdays, not 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. So 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. I'm not sure where would be 4 p.m. Maybe Queensland. Does Queensland a different time to us? Is Queensland different?
Yeah, I think we're still daylight saving, aren't we? Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Yeah,
So now,
I just know it's 5 o'clock Australian Eastern time. I just know that.
yeah,
So I know that. So that would
I
be
think
good. But
yeah, it was a daylight saving, so we're
I
like,
think so too.
yeah,
But I think there's a time change, isn't there? I think Queensland is 4 p.m., but I
yeah,
think the time change that happens for us in a couple of weeks,
yeah.
does that make us on the same time?
It makes us the same time. Yeah,
So will that mean that Queensland will be 5 p.m. as well?
yeah, exactly right. Yeah,
Perfect. So just remember 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Time on
yeah,
Saturdays. That's the new time. When the daylight savings comes to an end, those Queenslanders who are saying it's 4 p.m. for them, it will be 5 p.m. like us. So just remember that time change. Yeah, that's a good note, actually. Okay, let me have a look. Hey, Miss Psychic D, good to see you, darling. Really good to see you always. All right, let me just see if I can pick. I might be able to pick a couple more before we finish.
yeah.
Who should I just pick? Let's just go to. We've got to do Cherie because she
Okay.
loves
Oh,
you. She loves you. She nearly loves you
sure.
more than she loves me, Ben. So,
I'll take
so yeah,
it.
exactly, exactly. All right. So Cherie said, loved and shared. Hi, Ben. Oh, this is a good question. Do you see me getting my Aboriginal confirmation papers now that I have my DNA results that have confirmed I am a Aboriginal? I knew that about you, Cherie, and I'm so glad you got that confirmed. What do you reckon, Ben? Oh, I think Ben just froze. I wonder if Ben just froze. I think Ben just froze. Do you know what? We're nearly finished, but I wanted him to answer Cherie's question. I think Ben just froze. Benjamin, we nearly finished the show and you've frozen. Cherie, you've frozen Ben. I think you froze Ben. I'm pretty confident Ben is frozen. I'm gonna give it a couple more seconds just to see what happens. And if he doesn't unfreeze, I think he's frozen. Cherie, trust you to freeze Ben. That is hysterical. I think he froze. I think he froze. Sheree, I'm going to take that off. If he somehow comes on in the next couple of minutes, I'll bring him back on and we'll definitely get back to your question. But if not, we'll wrap up the show. But let me just it dropped out, did it? Oh, production just let me know he dropped out. Sheree, you'll have to come back on and ask that question. I really want Ben to answer that. You know, Sheree, I knew you had Aboriginal in you, and now that you did your DNA results, you got that confirmed. So that's a really good thing. I think you might need to obviously, do some paperwork for that, but that's a really good sign. I'm just going to give it a couple minutes just to see if he comes back on, just to at least say goodnight to us. But if not, we've loved having you on, Ben. Oh, hold on, hold on, hold on, hold on. Okay, I'm going to grab him. Ben, mate. Ben. Listen, I was like, Cherie froze you, mate. Cherie froze you. So listen, we're going to end with Cherie's question, okay? Because you've done so much effort to come back on. Cherie's question, liked and shared. Hi, Ben. Do you see me getting my Aboriginal confirmation papers now that I have my DNA results that I have confirmed I'm Aboriginal?
Of course, even though Harry picked that up on you, of course, you've got all the paperwork. I mean,
Yeah,
it'd be silly for me to say no. I feel like everything takes time, and I know you want it straight away, you want it now. Everything takes time, and especially at the moment, the way the world is and stuff like that, and everyone's concentrated on others. Everyone's busy. Just
yeah,
be very patient. You've got the confirmation already. You've got the paperwork for it. So
yeah,
just take your time and speak to the right people as well. Go to the right people. Speak to a few elders and things like that, and go to the right people. Don't hesitate. Just go to where you should be going, because a lot of people, when they find this sort of stuff, they chant and they go to the wrong people. So just do your homework and ask a lot of people. Ask people that have been through it before.
yes,
Sorry that a phone cut out. My
No,
phone
that's
went.
okay. But what we'll
No,
do, let's just wrap up then, because otherwise
okay,
production is going to tell me that I can't go overtime because it
too easy.
stops them. But I just want to if you can answer this in like a minute, I'll
Okay,
bring
yeah,
this on. Christine, we're gonna run over time and I can't do that. But so I'm just gonna pull this up just because she's like, oh no, I so wanted my answer. I'm like, mate, it's a free show and we've picked you before and we love you. But just
yeah.
because it was like there, I thought, I saw that. I'm just gonna quickly but I'm gonna give you 60 seconds with this. So
Okay,
you're
yep.
probably not gonna be able to answer it properly, but it's hi, I've liked and shared. What was my ex-mother-in-law trying to tell me before she passed? Please and thank you. If you're not able to answer that really quickly, I'll just tell her to come back on next week.
Yeah, I really feel like that she was just closing the door, so to speak. That's what I feel. I mean, there was
Mhm,
no getting into you, there was no rudeness. I think she was just telling you that she loves you and she's going to be around you. That's what I think she was trying to say in her own way. It
mhm,
doesn't when they're just about to pass. It doesn't matter what they're holding on to. I know that she cared about you in her own way, and maybe
mhm,
she was telling you that she was probably thanking you, if I can say that
mhm,
way. If I put myself in her shoes, and it's funny because I just feel like that's what she's telling you, that she's going to watch over you, and she loves you in her own way. And maybe she
mhm.
never told you that before, but that's what she's telling you. And I'll leave it there, Harry.
Thank you, mate. Thank you so much for coming back on.
Thanks for having me, mate.
And
Appreciate
and
it.
and thank you so much. And I'm gonna have to boot you off now. So thank you, mate.
See you, Harry.
Ben
See you
Graham,
next
Ben's
time.
pin
See you,
is
Harry.
9166. You're a legend, mate. I can't wait to have you back on. You're great.
See you, Harry.
Thank you,
See
buddy. See you, matey. Bye. Oh, he's terrific. And what a trooper to come back on. Now I have to wrap the show up because I'm not allowed to go over the time because it just doesn't save or something like that. So just a note for those psychics who might be hosting the next couple of Thursday nights, not my Saturday, forget the Saturday. My Saturday 5 p.m.s remain as they are, and I've got that down pat. But I do know that we have a Thursday show that's going to be continuing here and there. Don't go over time. You've got to keep it under because our producer needs to save the video. So you've got to make sure it can't go over. And Raylene, you did a wonderful job on Thursday, I believe. But I'm not sure who will be hosting next Thursday. But what I do need to tell you, and you're so welcome, Christine, darling. What I do need to tell you is Blessed Beth is on a call. So Blessed Beth has been taken. Her PIN is 9150, but she is on a call. So for those of you who got chosen, you're so welcome. Well done. Congratulations for the free readings that you had tonight. Excellent. For those of you who missed out or would like an extended reading, pick up the phone because definitely Ben is incredible. His pin, as you saw, is pin 9166. Production, can you just confirm that I'm right? Because I know I've only got like a minute to wrap this up. So if you pick 9166, is that right? Just confirm that. I think it is. Let me just double check. Yes, it is. So Ben's pin is 9166. So remember, psychictvinternational.com is the website. From Australia, the phone number is 02 907 10199. And our international number worldwide is +61 4888 25177. Ben's pin, who you just saw him, he's incredible, is pin 9166. You'll love him. He's incredible. Have that call with him. Right now, we've got Blessed Beth taken. Her pin is 9150, but she's taken. She's terrific and she's busy on the phone, which I love. You've got Grace available on pin 9888. You've got Jag from the UK available on pin 9160. You've got Natalie Norton Baker available on pin 9810. And you have Renoretta available on pin 9112. So definitely enjoy your calls. My name is Harry T. I will see you all next Saturday night. Remember, 5 p.m. So Saturday, 5 p.m. Australian Eastern Time. Thank you so much for joining us, and I look forward to seeing you next Saturday. Good night, everyone. Saturday, 5 p.m. Same time, same place. See you then. Bye.